What if I told you that the most dangerous critic you'll ever face isn't outside? It's the one living between your ears. We all have that inner voice. Sometimes it encourages us, but often, it whispers things that break us down. You're not good enough. You'll never make it. Why even try? And the worst of all is that we start believing it. Meet Harsh, a young architect with dreams as tall as the buildings he once sketched. His notebooks were filled with designs, but his heart was filled with doubt. Every time he tried to chase an opportunity, a quiet but persistent voice would echo inside him, "You're not talented enough. Others are better." So, he was holding himself back. He didn't apply for the competitions he once dreamt of. He didn't speak up in the meetings. He lived in the shadows, while his peers moved ahead. Over time, this voice grew stronger. Negative self-talk became his daily language. He avoided risks, abandoned dreams, and even in success, he whispered, "This was luck. You don't deserve it." Until one day, he saw someone younger, less experienced, presenting an idea he once had that he never shared. The applause that filled the hall pierced him. Not because the idea wasn't his anymore, but because he realized he had defeated himself long before anyone else could. That night, staring at the ceiling, Harsh replayed years of his silence. Not failures, but moments where he didn't even try. And suddenly, he saw the truth. The negative voice in his head wasn't protecting him from failure, it was chaining him from living. He remembered something his grandmother once told him: "The words you repeat to yourself become the walls or the wings of your life. Which one are you building?" That night, Harsh wrote in his journal, "I'm not good enough to I'm learning, and that's enough. I always fail to I've failed before, but I've also grown. I don't deserve this to I'm worthy, just as I am." It wasn't instant magic. But each time the voice whispered, he whispered back louder, with kindness. Months later, Harsh walked onto a stage, heart pounding, to present his design at a competition he almost skipped. The voice still came, "You'll embarrass yourself." But this time, another voice followed, "You've worked for this. Speak your truth." And for the first time, the applause wasn't just for his design. It was for his courage. Negative self-talk is like living with a bully inside your head, one you can't escape. But here's the truth: that bully survives only when you feed it. When you challenge it with compassion, you weaken it. Think of it this way: if a friend came to you saying, "I'm useless, I'll never succeed," would you agree with them? Or would you remind them of their worth? Why then, do we deny ourselves the same kindness? Ask yourself, if my inner voice were a person, would I still choose to be around them? Or is it time to change the conversation I'm having with myself? In the rushing world, thanks for slowing down. This is ZelfView, your reflective mirror.